Hey guys, it is me again. I hope everybody's having a good night, good day, wherever you may be at. I'm just kind of sitting here and sharing out my link. So if anybody wants to join me, you may have to DM me on Twitter, but hope everybody's doing well. I know it's Sunday night, early Monday morning. Definitely been a very hard weekend and just been um, doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking. And I kind of want to apologize to people because for myself, I haven't set boundaries with a lot of people, and I probably should have. I really probably should have, and I didn't. And I want to apologize to you guys because now it's getting to the point where when I stand up for myself on anything, nobody looks at me respectable enough to respect how I feel and understand and actually listen and follow through. I've had that happen quite a bit this weekend. Really kind of taking it hard. I was wanting a relationship, friendship thing to work, and the other person decided to find something different. Okay, find a dandy. Shouldn't have had to see it on social media though. That was probably one of the most fucked up things anybody could have done. But that's okay. They chose what they're doing, and I'm going to choose what I'm doing. And I'm probably going to be alone the rest of my life. And I've already faced that fact. I don't get to go out like most people do or have that freedom to. Hey, Amber, it's good to see you. And so, you know, as far as relationships are concerned, that's actually probably for the best. That's how I look at it that way. Oh, that's cool, Amber. And it's just like, even though things were going so good, now things have kind of hit a bump in the road. This is the last month that, like, my Zoom has is gonna be consistent. I don't know what it's gonna be like for the next few months or a year or whatever. So I'm gonna end up probably foregoing Zoom. So that means I might not get to go live like I want to. I would love to, but that doesn't mean that it's a necessary thing. I've also gotten to the point where at times I feel like I'm not important enough to listen to. So sometimes I carry my own burdens, and when I do, sometimes it escalates and it gets to the point where I'm tired of being silent. And I will say what needs to be said, whether anybody likes it or not. I've always been that way. When I've lost patience and in trying and not being heard, then I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to react the way I'm going to react. I'm human, just like everybody else is. We ain't no better than the other when it comes to creators. We're all human. We all make mistakes and we all do things differently in our own way. So there's that. And even though I may be cutting back on live streaming, I'm still going to be putting out videos here and there where I can. One of my biggest projects that I've done was the In Loving Memory video. That video really hit me pretty hard when I started noticing that there was a lot of people that were passing away and moving on to the afterlife, and it really hurt me because I've seen everybody in some way, shape, or form, either in chats or I watched their videos as creators or seen them in other people's chats as supporters. And then seeing not only myself but other people losing loved ones, I really felt like I needed to do something. And so that's why I done the In Loving Memory. And what is so sad is everybody like everybody is dealing with hardship and everybody's dealing with losses. We all grieve in our own way. Some of us get angrier, some of us get more sentimental, some of us put off doing what we love to do, and some of us just keep going as if it doesn't affect them. And sometimes it does happen that way. Um, in a lot of ways, and I want to say this: the creators that were in that video, I was able to reach out and ask them if it was okay. The creators that had lost loved ones, I wanted to make sure it was okay with them before I included them into the video. And that video was not just for those that I had listed, but it was also a way to include those that we have lost that were not listed in there. I did get some hate on, not hate like really mean stuff, but it was hate that, oh, I forgot this person, I forgot that person. I'm human as well. I make mistakes. Some people um, I wasn't able to, and the times were a little bit, um, as far as the timing of the video, I may have had to cut some people out of it. There was a couple of creators that had passed that I did end up not putting in the video, but they were everybody. When I was making that video, I was thinking of everybody and just the sentiment of it's for everyone, it's not just for those specific people. Um, and hello, Anna Marie, it's good to see you. And I wanted to clarify that. I do want to kind of put out there is a few that I did not put in there. One of them was my cousin had passed away. Um, actually, while I was making that video, I did not know. I had to learn on social media that he had passed. He worked with me in retail in the past, and it was really cool to get to know him a little bit. Unfortunately, you know, it took about 20 days for me to find out, but it's okay. It happened and it's in the past now. But I do want to say, keep praying for me and my family. Um because not only that loss and the loss that you've seen in the video, we do have a couple of people in my family that are pretty sick and definitely need God's healing touch. And I also want to mention, we do have somebody is in the chat right now who has lost a loved one themselves, and the person that they lost was a significant other, and definitely was thinking of them as well while I was doing it, but I didn't have the heart to come and ask about including in the video because I felt like it would have made sometimes things like that can make things worse, and I didn't want them to um be in such even worse sadness because of something I asked, or they could have felt it was insensitive, and I wanted to just reach out. They know who they are. um but yeah, they're do I do want to say I've been thinking of you and praying for you, and I'm glad that things are starting to look up for you. And also one of my biggest supporters in real life. Um, you guys got to a chance to see Tanya. Well, not see her, but you got to interact with her in the chat before. She is like a sister to me. She is my sister. There's no like about it. Um, Back in October, she lost her father to complications of COVID. And the thing is, that's not where her story ends. I asked for permission to talk about this, and she explained what she was comfortable with me being able to bring out. Um, but her, upon doing a little, I guess, investigating on her own, she ended up finding out that her dad raised her, but was not he was not her biological dad. He chose to adopt her, and the kind of situation, um, it the kind of situation it's a sticky situation, but she knowing now what if she had known then what she knows now, things have made more sense to her, and I'm glad about that. And she is proud that he chose to help raise her. Um, hey, Carol, it's good to see you. He he was a really good man. Um, her dad, I did get to interact with him quite a few times. She kind of picked up on some of his sarcasm and jokes, but when asked if if she could change anything about it or any of that, she said, "My dad is my dad forever. I wouldn't want any other dad." And even if she knew her biological dad, which I think she would have, the way she had put it, she would have not really wanted to know much about him. Um, she said her dad is her dad and will always be her dad, and nothing will ever change that. Um, so yeah, I'm greatly thinking of Tanya, greatly thinking of Anna Marie, um, and myself. You know, we've all three of us have gone through losses and whatnot, and I didn't include those in the video, but I did want to make it known. I did get permission from Tanya to talk about hers, but from what I understand, her dad had COVID, gotten over it pretty much, and his heart just gave out, uh, and he was unable to be revived. So that's another reason why I'm really weird about the whole virus thing and pandemic and all that stuff. I'm really weird about it. And as much as everybody's been touched by it at some point or another, we all just, like I said in the video, we all need to come together, show kindness and understanding of the losses that, everybody has had. And we all grieve differently. Yes, there are some people that tend to lash out more. They get angry, and it's okay. Just give them space, give them time. And there's others that are, in a way, like me. I'm just sad, and it's hard to pull yourself out of it on your own without reaching out to people and talking about it, or reaching out and hanging out with your friends to um, get yourself, thinking about something different, even if it's just for a little bit. I mean, but to me, that was one of the hardest videos I ever done. And in some ways, it helped me along my journey that I was dealing with on on my side with my family. Um, it gave me an outlet to be able to be emotional, because as I was making this video, it helped me through the grieving process with my uncle, And then come to find out my cousin, it was the same way. So, but I just want to give everybody a shout out. I love you guys. And this, I'm not sure when my last for real live stream is going to be. I can't really do streaming straight off of YouTube because the bandwidth is not that great. I don't have a great camera to be able to do my live streaming, so I may have to wait until I am out and about to live stream. And Mo, hello, it is good to see you. So yeah, these little live streams that I'm doing is gonna end up being far and few between. Because my year for my Zoom, which I had bought it for an entire year, is gonna end up cutting off next month. It's okay, Mo. I understand. And the other day, I happened to click on a stream that Mo had shared on Twitter, which I'm greatly appreciative of anybody that shares out links to live streams, especially on YouTube. I can watch the live streams on YouTube easier than I can other platforms. And I happened to see the name Fallen Angel. I'm like, huh? Let me go meet this person. It looked like a pretty cool stream. It was gaming. And because they're getting the same situation that I think most of us have, where it's been where people are mimicking the names of the people that are on as creators and going to other people's streams and starting chaos. They thought I was one of those trolls. I understand completely. And, it's okay. I wasn't offended. I was like, wait a second, I'm a real person with a real channel. And once they went and checked me out, they realized, hey, you're cool. Okay. Good gamers, very friendly, very welcoming. I think because my name is similar to theirs, that's why it was like, well, hold up, wait a second. And I can understand that you do have to get kind of defensive a little bit when it looks like the name is being cloned, or the channel is being cloned in some way. You do have to kind of have a heads up in case somebody decides they're going to throw curveballs your way during a live stream. Sometimes that happens. Heck, I've had a whole series of trolls after me one on my birthday saying some not so nice things. But it's okay. This last video that I posted, it was the next part of the game called the Spectrum Retreat. And I do talk a little bit about what had happened up to that point. Little background story of the character Alex, who is basically stuck inside like a simulation. The person that is on the phone trying to help him thinks that he was put in there forcibly. And in order to get through the game or to progress, to escape, you have to go through these different floors or levels, as I call them. and go through these challenges um, to get to a higher level so you can escape. There are 5 floors in this game. I'm at 4, and I got to the 4th level, the 5th challenge before I ended up stopping. And I thought it was kind of, I think I love the game. It's a puzzle game, it is a mystery. Uh, and I actually got the game for free, which was kind of a nice perk. I would say I'm not endorsed or partnered in any way, shape, or form with Epic Games, but shout out to Epic Games. Shout out to these gaming platforms like GOG.com and Steam, because they do have games that are free that you can download and play, whether it's online games or just games you can play by yourself. Definitely have some freebies there and some exclusive um, times that they have free games. So definitely, if you're into playing games, you want to get a game. I think the Spectrum Retreat was like $13, $14 on Steam. So if you guys want to get that game, that's all you got to do is type in the Spectrum Retreat. It'll pop it up, and you're good to go. You get to play what I've been playing. There's been some loops in some of those challenges. This last video was pretty cool. Van Life, it is good to see you. I think the reason why I took such a long break from the Spectrum Retreat was because the 3rd floor was the part that really got to me. As Alex is going through these different floors, he has to relive parts of his memory that he is basically the reason why he's even there in the first place. And one of the most heart wrenching parts of the game was um, he had a son named Robin. They didn't know what was wrong with him. Um, and the parents fought like hell to keep getting tested to find different treatments to try to help their sick son um, be able to survive. And in the 3rd floor, you find out what happened. And from there, it's just escalated just a little bit. It hadn't really pushed it too far, from what I can gather. Um, but yeah, it's a really cool game. It's mysterious and it's got some pretty cool puzzles to it. I'm still not blue. It is good to see you, Van Life. I greatly appreciate you coming in here and this late at night. Wow, I got 5 people up in the house. That's what's up. I guess there are people that don't have um a chance in hell to get some sleep, because I'm the same way. Vodka Vamp, I am doing okay. I'm just, this weekend has been rough between work and people agitating me. It's been kind of rough, but overall it's been pretty good. My I do want to say, if you live in the US, um and you may or may not have health insurance, you can get some tests sent to you from the government, up to 4 tests for free. sent to your home by the postal service, and I managed to get that. So I've got 4 tests, self self test things for if I start feeling really bad, I can take it and see if it turns out positive. I would go to the doctor and get another test done just to be on the safe side. Vodka, I will take a double. I know, right? Tonight, for some reason, for me, I want to drink, but I have nothing to drink. You know, I've got in the house there is beer, but I'm not a beer drinker much. And I appreciate that vodka, man. Yeah, the tests are made in China. And so far for me, I've been doing good as to keeping up with my vitamins, and I'm taking quercetin, and I'm taking like an extra like vitamin D here and there. Um, the vitamins I'm taking do have a little bit more zinc in them than um, some of the other vitamins I'm taking. Me and my family, we just done a lot of research and felt like it would help, it would benefit. And I will say, if you are the type that's like me, have issues like asthma or breathing trouble or anything like something that would get inflamed, um, mainly like lungs and stuff like that. Quercetin is supposed to help with that. It's called a flavonoid type thing, and it's supposed to help with inflammation. I know after I've taken the quercetin, I feel better. I can breathe better. So, that's a double ripoff. No more than 50 milligrams of zinc. Hmm. I don't know. I have to double check my thing. But my vitamins, I take that once a day. Yeah, it one serving that what they call one serving. Um, there is 50 milligrams. I don't take any more than that when it comes to that. But from what I understand, it does have more than most of the other vitamins that I've done research on. Um, yeah, definitely no more than 50 milligrams of zinc. Um, yeah, I'm trying to look at it and I can't read it. Thing's too dark. But but yeah, that quercetin, I swear by it. Like, especially with me having asthma, I smoke. Taking that, I don't take. I tend to take it every day to help with this, because it helps absorb the zinc. And this is what a few doctors have said um, in the research I've done. Taking the quercetin helps your body absorb the zinc better. Yeah. So the quercetin that I have is kind of a double acting agent. It helps with inflammation, and I don't know how well it would work if I was to get sick and I still continued to take it while being that sick. Um, but so far it's helped with my breathing. I noticed that um there are certain parts of my body that tend to get inflamed, whether it's me just working my butt off, or um I get these pains or whatnot. When I take that, it tends to let up some. It's not a complete, turnaround, but it does help with inflammation. So I'm definitely grateful for that. um but yeah, I I am doing a major project, guys. I am going through some of my old live streams. I'm going through some of the best moments that I've had, some of the ones that were kind of heartbreaking, and it's going to be tough because it's stuff that I would still cry for today. Need to sneeze and it stopped. That's crazy. But some of the funniest moments, um some of the parts of my journey that may have never been shown on a video or in a live stream, I am going to compile like a small series of like two or three little different videos talking about my journey so far, and let you see some of the journey that I am looking forward to in the future. Oh wow. I know in my area the number of cases, like right now, it jumped up. We were only just maybe 2 or 300, and it's jumped up to over 1,500, almost 2,000 cases here. Now those that have passed away due to being positive for COVID has went down. Um, Not as many deaths as there was in the beginning. So that's a good thing. People are surviving it. Um, but people are still getting it, and it's still happening. And it's like, okay, I'm talking hospitalized patients. Oh wow. But yeah, it's a pandemic still rolling around. Um, Trying to get life back to normal, and it is kind of hard to see it ever completely getting back to normal. It would be nice to see it as it was before this all started, but I don't foresee it anytime soon going into the in going forward getting any different than what it is now. And it's really not much else that I've been doing. If you don't, if you guys don't have me on Twitter, I am doing a poll to see what game you guys want to see me play. I do have a list of games, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. But this is not just exclusive to the to just doing the videos to these four, but I do have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but for some reason it said Black Arcade. I don't know why it says that. I am sorry, but it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Then we've got Road Company, The Sims 4, and American Truck Simulator. I'm going to be doing a few videos on each and every one of those and have them ready for you guys here on YouTube. Stress can actually bring down your immune system too, so don't stress out too much. So, but it's so far Assassin's Creed seems to be going. Looks like it's getting the majority of the votes. It's at 43%, whereas let's see, Road Company is definitely last. The Sims 4 and American Truck Simulator are neck and neck right now. So all four of those I'm going to be making videos for, and I am going to upload them as I can. I'm not going to premiere them, but maybe once a week, so you guys get a chance to see it. If I do any other videos like paranormal, or I do a live stream or something, I will do. I'll do those on different days when I can, because I do work. It's the job I do is not that hard. It's not that easy either physically. I'm still having some issues, but it's nowhere near like it was when I first started working. I could go for longer hours without a problem. And I don't have to worry about, come walking out of the store like a little old penguin. I kept having to do that because it hurts so bad to be able to sit up and walk. In the past few years, I've been sitting down, I didn't do a whole lot of walking like I probably should have. And come to find out, there's some research that says if you sit down way too much, it could end up hurting you more than it can help you. So definitely be moving around some. Um, and if there's any other videos that you guys want to see as far as games, you guys already know I have Phasmophobia. I have Ghost Hunters Corp. I have a new game called Light Blue, something like that. It's very similar to Phasmophobia and Ghost Hunters. It's a free game. It's a little different, but it's supposed to be scarier than the other two games. Yep. And then I've got, like I said, I've got Assassin's Creed, I've got Fallout Guys, I think it's called. I've got Terraria. And I've got a game that I play with my sister and her husband called Toe Jam and Earl. For those of you that haven't seen Toe Jam and Earl, from what I understand, it was a cartoon back in the early 90s. And it's actually a pretty fun game. It's pretty funny because it's about aliens that end up swiping a spaceship and end up crashing into Earth and have to go on the search for the parts to the airship so they could go home, and they encounter humans, and the humans are the bad guys in the game, so it gets pretty interesting what you do see. But I've got so many games that like I can't even list them, guys. It would take me an hour to list them and explain them, and I don't have that kind of time. I think it's best we go back to normal at this point. Yes. Um, Me, I wear a mask, and part of it is to keep. Part of it is because of where I work at. They they want us, if we're not vaccinated, to wear a mask, but they will not. Um, they won't like forcibly make you like give them documentation to see if you're vaxxed or not. So, but for me personally, um, I would even if I had it, I wouldn't want to spread it. That's why I wear a mask. And part of that is also because I promised my parents I would when I was out and about. So I still wear a mask. It makes things a little bit harder working with a mask on, but better safe than sorry. I don't have time to play games. Well, I do. I do every once in a while. As a matter of fact, I had planned on playing games with somebody, and I do want to just kind of say there's times that I don't want to play um, games on a live stream, but I'm more than willing to play games at really any time I'm bored. Okay. And it's got where it's been like people are normalizing playing games on streams, and I get that. I just personally am getting to the point where I don't want to play games while on somebody's live stream. I just don't want to. So, me, yes, I got upset earlier, but that's okay. I'm sorry it came out the way it did, but yeah, I was not, and I normally don't tell people no, but I just felt like today was not a mood to play games on a live stream. I just wasn't. So exactly, Van Life. And I mean, if people get it, people are gonna get it. You know, just gotta work around it and hope for the best. Me, I've, I'm more than willing to work as long as my um my health is decent enough to work, and that sort of thing. If I've I get allergies a lot, and I think because I've been wearing the mask, I haven't really gotten sick. Like I've sneezed, but it's because of allergies. But that's just me. But yeah, I've gotten to where I don't know if if it's just something in me has clicked and I don't necessarily want to be on live stream or on the stream all the time. Hey David, it's good to see you. Welcome. Or if it's just me not being in the mood because of things that have been going on, people passing, it's just like, okay, I would rather spend time one-on-one with somebody rather than always putting it on live streams. That's my personal opinion. And I felt strongly about it tonight. And yeah, I was upset, but it's gonna be okay. Oh, and like I was saying earlier tonight, the person I was talking to about being in a relationship has already moved on and found somebody else. So I'm still single, and I'm probably gonna be that way the rest of my life. I don't think anybody can handle this or handle how I am, and that's fine. And I've been doing me for the last, as far as going with the flow and doing my own thing for such a long time. Um, I've gotten used to being alone. Although I definitely would like a companion, somebody to walk through life with me. Um, but the people that been have come to me have seemed to either want to take advantage or they make everything out to be them. So, you know, I'm still kind of a free spirit and I'm doing what I want to do. And yeah, I might be a little selfish when it comes to certain things, but it's not selfish when you are asking for a little respect. I'm single for life and loving it. That's why I have a dog. I'm married and hating it. Um, kind of good news. Me and my dad were kind of on better terms. We're not the best, but we're on better terms than we have been in a while. Um, he's he's still him. I love him. I love my dad to death. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes he drives me up the wall. I need another double. But yeah, maybe with me being single, it's gonna be a lot harder. Like living on my own or living with roommates, it's gonna be hard to um adapt accordingly. Um, and then, I mean, yes, I've got a lot of friends. I've got quite a few friends, but there's only some people that I am very close to that I will talk to. And it's because I have really hard time trusting people. As long as your spouse is good to you, and I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad that you found somebody. It's hard. I will say, the last 10 years has been really rough, you know, dealing with the curveballs that life throws at you. But I've managed to somehow survive if it wasn't for my family. But yeah, definitely, I have been looking. I have been interested, and because of the way things have happened with me. Anyway, like I said, I don't mind being alone, but sometimes I miss having like a significant other to share life with. Yeah, no relationship is perfect, and it's definitely something that has to be worked on for it to survive, basically. Anyway, been definitely thinking about you guys. I've been missing live streaming, and it is going to get a little bit harder in the next couple of months. I don't know what it's going to entail when it comes to being able to stream on Zoom, but I will do my best to stream regardless. Definitely working on that. So yeah, be prepared to not see live streams, but see videos, and I will be posting videos as I can on here. I'm still working on TikTok. I'm trying to get myself together enough to be able to do a big live stream on TikTok. Not sure how long I would be able to do a live stream on TikTok, but I will be going live at some point on my TikTok. I will be going live on some of my other platforms probably sometime this week just to kind of say hello and hang out with everybody. And but yeah, I've been kind of here, there, and yonder. I've had a hard weekend. Hopefully this week will be kind of laid back and more relaxed than this weekend was. Having a hard time with weight. I'm actually starting to lose weight, guys. I'm toning up and losing some pounds so far. I've lost at least 6 pounds, which I'm very happy about. The more weight I'm losing is taking pressure off of my knees, which is making my knees feel a little better too. I'm up to 325. Oh, that's great, Van Life Biker. That is great. I'm happy for you. And if you guys haven't checked each other out, then definitely go check each other out. Go check out Van Life Biker and Carol. Carol does some awesome videos. She has like ASMR. She has some scary stories that she does talk about, like ghost stories and urban legends she talks about. I know David does some. Uh some stuff on his channel. Haven't been able to get there yet. I'm so sorry about that. And you've got these other supporters here as well. I Marie, I call her Amber. She has different kinds of videos and streams that she does on her channel, so definitely go check her out. So, but yeah, as I'm losing weight, I'm starting to like gain muscle. And that's why things are kind of like for me, I am losing weight. Things are fitting better, but also the numbers on the scale is not going down that fast, but I could definitely tell a difference on my weight situation. So that's helpful. Thank you, David. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hadn't seen a lot of people in a long time, and I'm just hoping that everybody's doing all right. Uh, Nobody's interested in our work. Actually, I know a lot of people that are interested in watching it. I know I am. I just hadn't been able to get over there just yet. Uh, let's see. And I will have to say, also check out some of the people that we have lost this year, like Anthony Red Whale Live. He has some videos. Some of them are gaming. Some of them are where he's working to put things together that like if you're the type that you're able to fix something up, he's able to kind of give you a little bit of a tutorial on how to fix certain things up, well, all that good stuff. So definitely check them out. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, later this week um I may be going live again. Maybe next time you guys will get to see me face to face because I'll go straight live from YouTube. Definitely would love to do that. Proud of my build. That's all that matters. Yes. Be proud of whatever you're doing. If it's something that you're not proud of, um, just make some changes to it and make it something to be proud of. Um, you definitely have to don't stay stuck in one place if you're not happy with the progress. Um, Definitely look towards the future and do what you can to be happy. So a lot of thought went into planning it. That is so cool. That is very, very cool. And from what I understand, you're building that van sort of like a RV-ish type of vehicle to where you can travel. And I think that's pretty awesome. I think nowadays people are trying to do that, try to make it to where they're more mobile and be able to see. What van build have you ever seen that has a washer and dryer? What the what? Wow, that is cool. Now, that is very, very cool. But yeah, guys, it has been about an hour since I first started. Kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of updates. I am doing okay. Hanging in there. I'm working. Um, trying to keep myself going. It has everything. I'm telling you. That is cool. That is very, very cool. But I think I'm gonna jump off of here. I want to say much love to each and every person that is here. Thank you guys for stopping by and coming in and saying hello. You guys are amazing. Greatly appreciate you. Even greatly appreciate the troll that come in earlier. But much love to each and every one of you guys. I will be live again later on this week, just not sure when. But you guys please take care, stay safe. Always remember, you never know what's out there.